Made it here to the job of the day. We just finished setting up the bucket. We got the chipper right here. We're removing this oak tree here. I want to say it's about 90 feet. Our bucket's only about 75 feet, so we're gonna make it to where we can. We're gonna drop it there. But Eduardo claims that it's like 110 feet. I say it's about 90 feet, but we'll see. There's not many branches, so I doubt we'll fill up the chip truck. There is a lot of logs. We have our smaller GMC that we're gonna fill up with logs. We have our mini, they're bringing it down right now. Here's where we're gonna be putting all the wood. We're not too far from the shop, so if we fill up this truck here, we'll just go dump it at the shop and come back. We also have this one tree here. We're having trouble trying to figure out what it is. Right now it's just a mystery tree. You can see how bad it is. I want to say the bucket truck is gonna maybe reach, you probably can't see it, but once this when it first splits right here into two, I want to say maybe a quarter up. I think that's as far as the bucket will go. Last 10 feet we got. Not bad, much higher than I thought it was actually going to get to. Since the tree is so high up, just hold the branches up there, and then once they finish swinging, we'll slowly bring them down, drag them out of the rocks to there. Because grabbing these logs out of these rocks, it's not going to be a joke. He's ready to send that first branch down. Once that one comes down, I'm gonna send the camera up on the rope so you can put it on. Eso sí es Roy, maje. Bájalo un poco, Roy. Párelo ahí para que lo jalen ellos, párelo ahí. We're about done with this oak here. All that's left is to drop this last piece. Then we have to grab all these pieces out of here, figure out how we're gonna drag them out, and start loading them onto the truck. I'm gonna set up the time lapse while we quickly knock this tree out. Drop the final piece of this oak here. All that's left is to cut it into smaller pieces, load it up into the truck. But out of those plan is to tie this rope onto it right here and pull it with the machine. I highly doubt that the machine's gonna move this, but we'll see. We were able to somewhat drag this one out. Obviously that rope didn't make it. Now we have to figure out how we're gonna get this big piece out, that piece, and that one there. We either need a crane or a grapple truck, but we'll figure it out. Our best chance is probably cutting these in half and pulling them out with the rope, maybe out through here or through here, but we'll figure it out. There might be a way to even get back here, but we'll get it out with the mini. Load it up and we'll head out of here. We're all done here. Cleaned the whole driveway up, cleaned that area up, left it all nice and clean. We got all the trucks onto the road. They're all ready to go. The guys are just loading up a little bit of wood that was left from that one tree in the front. It was a bit of a pain getting all the logs out of here, but we got them all out, loaded everything up into the GMC. Customer had also gotten this one removed a couple years back. This one was a bit bigger than that one, but this one didn't have anything dead inside yet. That one, it was already starting to get hollow. All done picking up these logs, cleaned up this area, left it nice and clean. The guys already headed out. I'm gonna head to the shop, dump this truck, unload the Mini, and then I'm gonna load the fertilizer truck. Then we're gonna head out so we can knock out a bit of fertilizing that I have left. Made it back to the shop. I'm gonna unload the Mini, disconnect the trailer so I could dump all that oak right here. Once we get all that done, we'll connect the trailer back up. I'll load up the little fertilizer car. I want to say I need about like 20 bags, so load up 20 bags into this truck. We're gonna head out to a field, knock that field out with fertilizer, come back to the shop, and we'll call it a day. Let's hope it starts right up so I can load it up. Head out of here. All set, getting everything ready. Got the little car all ready to go. Pallet of fertilizers all set. We're gonna head about 15 minutes up the road. We only have one park that we need to knock out. It takes about 20 something bags. We're gonna go knock that out. We're gonna come back to the shop, get everything unloaded, and we're gonna call it a day. Made it here to the fields I'm gonna be fertilizing. Here we have this one baseball field here. Then we have a soccer field on that side that's pretty big. Then we also have one baseball field there. And we have a smaller soccer field behind these bushes here. You can't see it. I already unloaded the small fertilizer car. This whole area here takes about 21 bags. Each time we fill this up, we can only put about 10 bags in there. So I'm gonna fill it up with 10. Then we're gonna head over to do this one baseball field here, then the soccer field. Then we'll move on to that baseball field there, and then the soccer field there. All done with this big soccer field. I also finished this baseball field here. Now we're gonna move on to that baseball field, and we have another soccer field over there. The little car is about empty, so I'm gonna go put the last 11 bags in. We're gonna knock this out, load everything up, head to the shop. This is the final field here. I'm gonna knock this one out, load up, and we'll head out. We did all the fields, loaded up the little car, got everything ready to go. We're gonna head back to the shop, call it a day. We're all done here for the day. I got everything unloaded. I just want to thank anybody who took their time out of the day to watch the video. Any questions, any comments, any tips for me, leave them down below. Catch you guys tomorrow.